Greetings to everybody out there. My name is David Kabiswa, and I'm one of those people that joined INT, and I just want to share with you my journey. What do I do? Many years ago, I was involved in leadership at various top levels of an organization, but then I thought there's basically something missing. I'd read a lot of management literature, but I wanted a new kind of energy. And people told me about INT, and I quickly asked about, give me your course outline, give me the books that you're reading. And I realized I'd read these books. So I kind of thought, why go back? I had assumed that going into that INT would mean read these books and then the books would make you. But something in my heart said, you must go. Since you're yearning for something different, go. So I went, and I'm glad I did. When I got there, I realized there was a connection of purpose, leadership and purpose. And because it was the whole element of transformation series, the history of the continent was absolutely critical. Reading books about the history of the continent was absolutely critical. And for me, who did not take literature, history in secondary school, but rather took another subject, it was my first time to encounter some of those subjects of history, all right, in the books that we have been exposed to. I kept wondering, why did some of our leaders make those mistakes? And you see, sometimes when you're outside, you can make those sorts of judgments. But the deeper I read, the more I understood. By the time I'd gone through what we call Module 1, it's a modular course, I was fired up, I was angry, I was also feeling somebody needs to do something. But then I realized some of my classmates who had also done history were also feeling the same thoughts. But the more further I got, I realized it also trained and helped us to understand a kind of humility. Because I noticed many people know what to say. They know government should do, so and so should do, so and so should do. When one time in our group work, we had done all that kind of analysis. And then we got a presentation from the National Development, National Planning Authority. All the answers we had are all the answers that the person gave. And that is my aha moment. It is not the answers. If here we are thinking about these answers, passionate as we were, we realized somebody else had already got the answers. So what was the missing link? What was the missing link? And that's what INT can do for you. It brings in the whole element of the passion that you have as an individual, the belief system, the knowledge that you have, and then the whole element. Take responsibility for the destiny of your company, take responsibility for the destiny of your nation. So for me, who was a leader at that time, when I went through this course, things ticked. And because part of the work I do involved training, I said, because of what this course has done for me, I will excel and seek to become part of faculty. So I did more than maybe other people would do, but I said that individual skills I have must be put to use for other people as well. So if somebody was to ask me why you should join, what would I tell you? Two perspectives. One, as a faculty member, maybe one as a person that joined this thing. You know, it's difficult for you to know you need to join this course by just looking at the course content. Strangely, the first journey should be in you. Why do you want leadership? Is it to get a course? Is it to get a grade or something like that? If that's what you want, maybe it's not the place for you. But if you are tired of just being ordinary, I've read this book, I'm floating in the organization, and I want to do something, but if you are somebody that feels that your life could amount to something more, then this is definitely the place for you. Because you interact with people, they're reading assignments, you're going to read those and interact and reflect. And then there are reflection elements as well, where you're writing journals, you're tracking your own development, your own thinking. That will pivot you. And then there's the underlying spiritual theme. Why should we do these sorts of things? Because God has commissioned us to do so. So if you're that kind of person that wants to make an impact in the globe, all right, for divine purposes, all right, for long-lasting purposes, this is absolutely the course for you. if you're one of these sorts of Ugandans who feel, let me go and get another paper so that I can go and take it to HR, then this is not the place for you. But if you did happen to come with that kind of motivation, I'll also let you know. You will change along the way. You will change along the way. Course content, excellent. Course motivation and helping people discover themselves, excellent. If I were just to cheat a little, there is a concept called the hedgehog, which comes from the book Good to Great. That lesson and that element has helped unlock the key for very many people. Read the book, but better still come for the course. God bless you.